is the Hot Zone. Engaging with the news in a whole new way, international war correspondent Chuck Holton brings insight into areas of crisis and lets you help those affected.
This city in northern Syria is called Ayn Issa, which means the eyes of Jesus. And it sort of perfectly encapsulates the conflict in northern Syria right now, because it's been fought over, as you can see by all these bullet holes, by all three teams that are currently vying for control in Syria. Let's go through them. First, you have the regime under Bashar al-Assad, and he works with the Russians to try to take back the rest of Syria. Number two, there's ISIS, and ISIS was taken over by what is known as the Free Syrian Army, supported by Turkey. So you have the FSA and Turkey as the second team. The third team are the Syrian Democratic Forces, which are Kurdish, and they are backed by the Americans. And so you have all three teams that are in this area vying for control, and that makes this particular town a real powder keg that may explode at any time.
There's been so much fighting in this area, and this area is actually really kind of sketchy right now. So we're kind of staying here for a couple days just to see if something might happen. But so far, nothing has. And that's good. That's good. We don't really want something to happen, but we want to be where things might happen in order to be able to help. I'm trying to see if there's a stairway. I'm in this old school. This is not being used, obviously, anymore because it's bombed out. And I think the stairwell must have been destroyed over here somewhere, because it doesn't look like there's any way to get up to the second floor. But as you can see, this place is just wrecked. There's a couple of puppies over here barking at me. They see me coming and they get all scared. I don't know how the animals survive around here. We've seen so many dogs and cats in the rubble of these buildings. And there's not that many people around, and the people really don't care that much about animals for obvious reasons. They're worried about trying to survive themselves. So, but somehow God provides for these animals. We try to take them our scraps and give them food if we have it, or water. I don't know where they get water. I mean, it's not like there's a river near here or even a ditch with some dirty water in it. It's just dry as a bone, and I don't know where they're getting how these animals survive. It's incredible. This school was a school during regime times, I guess, because it's got a big regime flag on the outside of it. There's a chalkboard right here. I gotta step carefully because a lot of people have been using this place as a toilet. But there's a chalkboard. Also, though, look at check this out. They've got some stickers on the wall. That's the what is that? Mecca, the Kaaba, that big black stone that they worship. And there's pictures of sports figures and military figures and stuff on the walls. Over here on the other side, up on the walls that are left over. Oh, gotta walk carefully here. But just a ton of rubble in this town. There's been so much fighting over this area. We've seen Russians, we've seen regime forces. Of course, there's the SDF here with their Christian militias as well. And everybody, this is right at the point where kind of everybody is clashing. So we may go further, closer to the front lines tomorrow. But for now, the sun is setting. And boy, when it gets dark out here in the desert, it gets cold. And so this is November, what is this? November 12th? Something like that, 11th, 12th. And we are hoping for the best when it comes to, I mean, the crazy thing is you come on a mission like this, and of course you want to help people, but you'd love it if there was nobody to help. Unfortunately, that's not usually the case. And there was one casualty today that came in. It was just a guy who wrecked on his motorcycle. But one of our doctors got a chance to treat him and help out. And we've done some good training today. Sky Barkley is a real stud. He's a great guy. And he really cares, very passionate, really cares about people. And he's a former Marine. So he's done some combat casualty training with the staff here. It's always good to stay up on your training. And these people, if anybody needs it, these people will, for sure. Hey, look. What's up?
Welcome.
Thank you. Okay. It's okay.
This is what the cheese.
No, that's, I thought it was water, but it's not.
No, it's lemon.
Poor sheep. He's eating shit. He needs some falafel.
Yes.
He's eating that, and then we're going to eat him, right? That's the way it works.
Sad world.
It is for a sheep in Syria. This is Ayn Issa, downtown, walking around in the marketplace. I bought some falafel, and there's a lot of regime. It's kind of like a Star Wars thing here, like the saloon in Star Wars. All kinds of adversaries that are in the same place. There's regime forces here. We just saw some Russians go by. There's SDF. There's Americans, just everybody is here. And look at the bullet holes in this building over here. There's been a lot of fighting over this area. So we'll see what happens. We're going to stay here for a couple days and see if anything pops off, because there's a lot of tension in the air, that's for sure. I've seen a lot of Russian attack helicopters flying overhead. I'm not sure what they're doing, but let's hope that it's not unfriendly.
The Hot Zone is produced by Amy Holton and Livefire Media.
Copyright 2021.